Hello, welcome to the channel. I thought I'd give you guys a quick rundown of the tank. So the last time I put out a video, I think it was probably more than 3 weeks back, and the main issue at that point was the dinos, and I said I was going to do a few things to get rid of that. So so things I did was first off I tried to siphon off as much as I could manually every day without doing a water change. So I would siphon off from the display into the sump through filter suck, and try and remove as much as the dino that I could see, and a lot of the dino was on the sandbed. So I actually ended up removing most of my sandbed. So I think I think I have a bare bottom now, or almost close to a bare bottom now, because I've removed so much of the sand. And so I also installed an additional UV. So I don't know if that helped. It's a small 11 watt UV, and it's a submersible one. So I'm not sure if that helped a lot, but I already had another AHEEM UV, which was already running. So I'm not sure about the UV helping, but the manual siphon definitely did. I also started dosing nitrogen and phosphorus. So I was dosing Secum Flourish, and I think it's another nitrate product. I'm not sure I remember the name, but I was dosing that so to keep my phosphates at around zero point 0.1 parts per million, and the nitrates around 4 to 5. So it's been that way. So I've been dosing daily and keeping my levels over there for about 2 3 weeks now. I think so I stopped siphoning dinos, after the initial week. So the last 2 weeks I have not siphoned any, and so I think the dinos have kind of disappeared completely. I don't think I have any dinos in the display. I don't think I have any in the sump either. I did have, or I still have, cyano bacteria growing in chumps, and I do have a lot of tuft algae or green hair algae in the tank, which I think is okay, because they will outcompete the dino, which is one of the outcomes of dosing phosphates, I guess. But overall, I'm pretty happy with the way it's gone. So I think the dosing, the manual removal, and probably the UV helped. So I think I can fairly certainly say that the dinos are gone. And I have this external refugium. Sorry, I had to put a cloth cover on top, because there was a lot of light spill in the night when it comes on. But I think the refugium helps as well, because it's it's also competing for the nutrients, and the Cheeto in that is growing pretty well. So yeah, my SPS are doing very well. So a lot of them are, almost all of them are growing. Uh, this Miyagi tot here has been encrusting like crazy. Um, the strawberry shortcake, um, again, has been growing from the base, so it's been encrusting. Um, this is the blue slimer. I mean, sorry, the green slimer. Again, lots of polyp extinction. Um, this, I think, is a bonsai. I'm not really sure what it is, but it's certainly colored up and has great polyp extension like the others. I can't say it's growing, but it was already a mini colony when I got it. But it's a very pretty coral. This is the wall destiny. Again, it is it's as gray as when I got it. There's a lot of polyp extension, obviously, but I'm still waiting for the colors to show. This is the Princess Peach. I think this has colored up a bit. Again, it's supposed to be pink and peach. Polyps, lots of polyp extension there, but I think the colors can certainly be better. That's the Maleficent. It's been encrusting a lot on that plug. That's the Candlelight. Again, a lot of polyp extension. This one is a beautiful coral, but I do not know what it's called. It's a lovely acro. I think this one is called the Limeade. And my Hawkins echinata. So the Hawkins echinata has been the fastest growing acro. It's branching like crazy. The yellow spondage is colorful, hasn't really grown much. The pink hyacinthus, not really pink yet. It's more brown, but again, lots of polyp extension. The lime in the sky. Again, it's just encrusting from the base. There's the blue digi. This one, again, I don't know what that is. And this is a beautiful purple acro. Again, I'm sorry, I don't know the name of this one, but as everything else, it's been extending its polyps very nicely. Moving on to my clams. So the Crocia, doing very well. This is the Maxima. Again, it's opening a lot. I did have an issue with pyramid snails, which I removed manually every night. So now I just check on them every night to see if I can see any, but I don't. This is my other Maxima. And my Lobo is all right. So yeah, everything is doing pretty well. One of the advantages of going bare bottom is that I can now put my pumps low down on the right at the bottom, so that I have flow at the back as well as the front, and then I have the gyre on the other side. So I have this. It's certainly improved water flow. So I'm glad about that. So yeah, everything seems to be doing well. So after the dino, like I said, I have some cyano and greener algae, tough algae. So I just remove that manually whenever I do a water change. I just pull them out, and cyano I just don't let it settle. So I just keep disturbing the mat. I'm hoping most of it will, my Cheeto in my refugium will outcompete these, so they will stop growing at some point. So I'm not too concerned about the algae. I do have some aptasia, so that's the one I'm kind of keeping an eye out. Maybe I'll get like a wand. I don't know if you guys can see that's one right over there. There are a couple of them over here at the bottom. Yeah, so a few bits and pieces of aptasia which I need to take care of. I don't want them to kind of become an issue, but other than that, the tank is doing very well. So the parameters are around 8 dkh, alkalinity, calcium is around 425, 430, magnesium I've bumped it up from 1260 to 1300. Nitrates are around 4 to 5 ppm, phosphates around 0.06, 0.08 ppm. So I did test for strontium yesterday, because my ICP results came back, and there were three things on that that were low. One was iodine, another one was potassium, another one was strontium. Potassium, it said, was around 320, and I think the acceptable range is 400. So I tested for potassium again yesterday, and it was right at 400. So I'm not going to do anything about that. I think the water changes will take care of potassium. Strontium was 0. So the last couple of days I've been dosing biostrontium from Tropic Marine. It's calcium, bicarbonate, and strontium. So instead of just dosing strontium chloride, which will impact the ionic balance, if I just dose that one, I stopped my 3-part dosing and started dosing strontium, biostrontium. So I just wait for the alcatronic to kick in, see what the levels are, and then dose accordingly. So it does push the alkalinity, calcium levels as well up along with strontium. So I want to do that to get it up till about 8 parts per million, which is what I think is probably ideal. But yeah, otherwise all the other levels are pretty good. Happy with how things are going. I did make a change to the lights, so I didn't like the very yellow look of the 14K Giesman metal halides. I think they call the megachrome coral. So I replaced that with the BLV Nepturion 20K metal halide bulbs. So it's the tank is whiter or a lot more blue. I think I like this color better. I don't know what it's doing to the corals. I haven't seen any issues with polyp extinction. They seem to be the same. I need to measure power, but I'm thinking it might be okay. But yeah, I still need to measure power with this. Yeah, other than that, no other changes. I want to keep my hands off the tank for as much as possible, and let it do its own thing. All right, guys. I think that's all the updates I have. Thank you for watching, and if you like the video, please hit the like button, and if you want more updates, please subscribe. Thank you.